Welcome. This video is going to show how to make a latte cup using Autodesk Fusion 360. The main aim of this video is to introduce the revolve feature and to reinforce all the skills we've made in the first two videos. To begin with, we're going to start by revolving the body of a cup. Start by clicking on the Create Sketch button. We're then going to choose one of the work planes that are sitting vertical. So I'm going to choose this one here, and then I can click the Look At button. Now the main thing with the body of the cup is it's got tapered sides, or the sides are at an angle. So for this I'm going to actually drag, so middle mouse button, drag the work plane down a bit, so my centre's a bit further down, and I'm going to draw the shape. Now when we use the revolve feature, we'll only draw half the shape. So with the line tool, I'm going to draw from the centre a line horizontally across. We're not going to use sizes really for this one, so I'm going to draw around about that sort of size there along the base, and then an angled line up the way. Again, it's up to you the proportions of your cup. I'm going to make it about maybe there. Then going to draw a horizontal line across the top. Now you might need to zoom in for this a little bit. Just going to use the grid lines to help me here. I then want to draw a line back this way, and then I'm looking for a parallel line. So as I bring my lines round, when they become parallel, two little lines appear on each line to show that they're parallel to each other. So I'm going to make it to there. A horizontal line back to the centre, and then back down to my start position. Remember, your shapes must be outline shapes, so they must start and finish at the same place. Finish my sketch though, happy with that, so I can click the Finish Sketch button, leaving my sketch looking like this. We now want to revolve this shape. Now revolve means to take this shape and spin it around a centre point, a centre of axis, and we can decide on how far round it goes. To make a complete shape, we're going to do 360 degrees round. So I can click the revolve feature at the top. It's automatically selecting my shape here. What I was looking for is an axis. The axis for me is going to be this middle line here, this small line just there. If I click that, what it's going to do, just going to rotate it so you can see it slightly better, is it takes that shape and spins it right round the centre point as far as either side. So in this case we're going to go 360 degrees, although I could change that number and revolve it just part of the way round. We have our completed cup. Now we're going to add some details to this. At the moment in time, it's not the most steady cup. There's a good chance that it might tip over. So I'm going to put a little step out at the bottom, which you'll see in many fancy cups. To do that, we're going to actually edit our sketch originally. So we're going to show you how to edit and fix or adjust sketches as you go. So you don't have to delete things. You can actually go back and edit things. If I go across to my model tree, I can see the sketch I've done just here. If I right click on it and go Edit Sketch, it takes me back to the sketch point. Now what I want to do is I actually want to draw a line out here and back to make a little step, a little foot sort of design. So I'm just going to zoom in a little bit for it. Using the line tool, I'm going to take a line from this point here, out a little bit, and back to here. Let's go to that point there. Now at this stage this sketch won't work. Okay, it won't make our 3D shape because it's not an outline shape. I actually need to remove this part just here. To remove this part, what I want to do is come up to the top and select the trim tool. It's the scissors icon, the trim tool. So click that and come back. Now just wait till it highlights, but I can remove that part just there, and I've got now an outline shape. So if I click the Finish Sketch button, what will happen is it will automatically update my model, as you can see, to make a little step out. Now the next step, like the previous model, the coffee mug, we want to fillet the edges to make them a bit nicer to drink from and to make it nicer to look at. So I'm going to click the fillet button. This is more like to be a glass cup, so I'm going to select this edge here and I'm going to fillet this edge here. Let's try 10. That looks quite nice. Also going to fillet this bottom corner edge here. Not a large size, won't be a dead sharp point though, so maybe just 1mm at that stage. And I can also fillet these edges just here to make it nicer to drink from. At this stage you kind of want to think about playing with the size. I didn't use sizes really. I thought it looks quite nice. And there we have it. Now the handle's made exactly the same way as we did in the previous model. To do the handle, we're going to click on one of the work planes that's going through the center. So when you click on where it says origin, the arrow to expand these parts. If I just hover across the work planes, you'll see we've got some work planes going through the center. This one here, for example. If I just select it, you'll see it's going through the center of the object. I can click the Create Sketch button once more to draw on that work plane. And then click the Look At button. I can then draw the curve for the handle. So these curves usually have a curve a bit further down the bottom. For design purposes, it's a bit more stable to hold. So I'm going to use the arc tool like before, the 3-point arc tool to draw my arc. I'm just going to zoom in a little bit for this. So I'm going to draw it from here, making sure it's just going to touch the model, this stage here, and bring the handle out, something like that. Okay, I've finished my sketch. So there's the arc drawn in place. It just kind of pencils in where the handle's going to go. The feature we're going to use to do the handle is the same as the previous model, which is going to be the sweep feature. I'll just go to it just now. Just to remind you, for the sweep feature we need a profile shape, that's going to be a circle, and a path, which is a line. So we've got the line, we now need to draw the circle. And to do the circle, we need to draw it at the very start of the curve, just here, and to do that we need to obviously put a new bit of paper on. We don't have a bit of paper there. So to put the paper on, we're going to click on Construct. I'm going to select Plane Tangent to face at a point. And click the point and click on the side of the model, and we've got our bit of paper in place. We can then draw on that bit of paper by clicking on the Create Sketch button, select a bit of paper, and again click the Look At button. We want to draw at the very top point here, a circle. So when you click on that point, we'll make mine 20 I think for size purposes. Click the Finish Sketch button, you'll see we've got our circle and we've got our line. So we can now use the Sweep feature. We click on Create, select Sweep. First thing it's asking for is the profile, so you can click on the circle. It's then asking for the path, so you can click on the line. Just check it's at the bottom it says Join, and then click OK. We rotate it around, as you'll see now, we have got our cut in place with the handle. Our next steps are to add some colour to it. Now the colour is done exactly the same way as before. We can click on Modify, Appearance. Now we're probably going to use glass for this, so I've selected glass here. I'm going to use blue glass for my design. I'm also going to use some black as well, so I can search for black. And let's take this chrome black, they're quite nice. I'm going to colour the whole thing blue to begin with, so I'm going to make sure the bodies and components option is selected. Drag the blue on top, so it colours everything blue. Then I'm going to do some faces, and I'm going to colour some of the faces black. I'm going to do the handle bit here black. Next step is to save our model. So we can click on the Save button and save it something. Finally we can render this to take a picture. To do that we need to go up to where it says Design and come down to Render. At this stage we've already done our appearance. We can then adjust the model so it gets a nice viewpoint. That looks quite nice like so. And we're not going to do the proper render for this model, we're just going to do a capture image. So again I'm going to have a transparent background. I'm going to save it to my computer, so I'm going to have it, it's called something sensible. I'm going to select the TIFF option and click Save. There we have it. Thank you for watching.